Approach, prisoner. Show yourself, child.
Good day everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at Dune Awakening as we got access to the beta during the closed beta weekend. It's running from 9th of May to the 12th of May. When you see this video it probably won't be running. The game will be live on June the 10th if you have not pre-ordered, and it is currently only on Steam, but consoles are coming, date yet to be announced. But I wanted to take you through the first few things that you're going to be doing once you get into the game. Now, if you do pre-order, you do get 5 days early access. That's with the Deluxe Edition and the Ultimate Edition, and there are different things that come along with that as well. So with the Deluxe Edition, for example, you're going to get the Season Pass and you're going to get the Sardaukar Battle Armor. With the Ultimate Edition, you are also going to get the Season Pass, Sardaukar Battle Armor, the Dusk Rider Sandbike Swatch, the Blue Dasher Ornithopter Swatch, a Caladan Palace building set. We'll go more into building sets on another video. You'll get the June 2021 film still suit as well. You'll also get the digital art book and digital soundtrack, as well as that 5 days early access, guys. As I said, June 10th is when this launches. First thing that's going to happen is you're going to come in here and choose your character and go do character creation. Now you have multiple options. You have various presets already. You can just flip through them using your Z or C keys. Do you know what? For this benefit, I'm just going to go through this one here. And you can go through. You can customize things like your voice. Gives you a small taster. So you have a few female voices in there, and you have a few male voices as well. You have the height adjustability in there as well, arm thickness, so you can go all the way up to thick to thin. Bearing in mind, yeah, we're in deep desert, so I'm going to go medium. You've got leg thickness, so all the normal customizations that you can do, you're able to accomplish on this. You also have things like vitiligo as well, so those can be adjusted as well. Freckle density as well. And then you can move into your face type, and you can really adjust sort of which face type you want here. Modifies it all, and then you can go into the age as well, how young or old you want to be. Head details, you've got a whole bunch of depth here as well. Again, I'm not going to go into any of that, so we can just skip over that. You've got a lot of customization options here, guys. Hairstyle, tattoos or face tattoo style, so we can go with that one, for example, which is what we currently have. We can go with a neck tattoo. We can go with tattoos on the back as well, and we can take the clothes off so we can see what those tattoos look like using T on the PC. Neck tattoo there, so I'm going to go with that neck tattoo, I think. And then you've got things like makeup as well, all your makeup. But I'm done with this, so I'm going to finish the character and go in. You can enter your character name, so I'm just going to enter Mighty in there, and we can skip the opening tutorial. Because I've played through it before, I don't need to do that now, but I would highly recommend going through the opening tutorial here. Now, this is a key thing. Now, this is the research menu. There are two options here. You can have it as locked, so it will unlock as you progress through the levels, or you can have it as unlocked, which means basically it unlocks everything from the beginning. Now, whether you want to do that or not is down to yourself and personal choice. I myself prefer a more certain playstyle as you go through, rather than having everything from the beginning. So I'm going to go with locked here. Accept the character and start the game.
Have they told you what I am?
This is where you'll now go through the trial.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin.
Here you
Where
will
were you
pick your
born?
style, your home world, and where you were born. So this is about your background and your story. Basically, you can choose like Getty Prime, Industrialized, Volcanic, Harkonnen, Chusak here. So this is a rich agricultural world. Center of culture and civility in the Imperium. Caladan for the Atreides. Katan, this is for another Imperial planet as well. And IX, a ice world of mountain, tundra, and forest. They conceal their vast technological empire within sprawling underground cities. So this is for a technologist build if you want to go down that route. I am going to pick... Doesn't give you many different game choices, but I'm going to go IX.
They skirt dangerously close to breaking the prescriptions of the Butlerian Jihad. The Order of the Imperium is
Now,
rooted in the
this is where you get to
Farfalluches.
choose your caste.
A
So
place
this
for
is
every
whether
man
you're
and
a
every man in his
bondsman,
place.
na
Did you
familia,
give bad
or noble,
advice?
sorry.
Or make a bad deal?
Or you have the other
To
one
be
as
close
well.
to power is to walk the knife's edge.
So with these, you cannot go back until you've gone through the
You
options.
had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools.
Here you'll choose your mentor.
Who
So
was your
whether you'll
mentor?
be a swordmaster, Bene Gesserit, Mentat, or a trooper. So you'd have different options for them. So with the trooper, for example, you get a starting ability of a Shigawire Claw. This Shigawire Claw basically gives you the ability to fast travel to points using like a grapple hook, if you like. You then have the Mentat as well, deploying Suspensor Void Dart Projector. So it covers a field of fire. The Bene Gesserit Acolyte has Compel for the voice, the starting ability. Swordmaster has Knee Charge. Now, I've personally played with Knee Charge before, and the Swordmaster mentor and trait here. I find the Knee Charge to be very, very powerful so far. It almost is a one-shot kill if you get it landing directly. So we're going to choose, because we're different here, we're going to choose this one, Mentat.
You must have been very young. The mind must be prepared. The test is almost
Okay.
complete.
Then you can
Have you
basically
spoken
choose...
truth?
Are you sure you want to choose these? So I'm going to go to Wish to
Where were you
Recant.
born?
And I'm going to choose
The
IX
machine
again.
world. The Order
Now,
of the Imperium
This is
rooted
where I
in the
didn't quite show you
Farfalluches.
everything. So you have
A place for
Bondsman,
every
Na
man
Familia, or
and every
Peon.
man in his
So
place.
Peon is
Where
basically
is your
subjects.
place?
They are subjugated, and they are considered to be the property of the lord of the time. Okay. This is the noble houses. They're afforded privileges and protections by their status. So we're just going to stick with that. That's
Did
fine.
you give bad?
And then
You had a
obviously we're going
mentor?
to choose Mentat.
You must have been
Once you've
very
done this,
young.
there will be
The
a
test is
cutscene.
almost complete. Come here. Kneel. Put your hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gomjabar,
Gomjabar.
the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die.
Yes, you will.
Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task.
Find the friend.
Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would
Here we
gnaw
go.
off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
Right.
Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming. Run! Now!
So we basically need to run towards this area over here. So we've crash landed basically with the ornithopter. Oh, here it is, look. There it is. Shai Halul. Welcome. Alright, let's get over to the rocks. So when you first land on this planet, so you are going to be given a whole bunch of tutorial skills and go move forward.
My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-Worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. That Chome technology manual you found on the shipwreck contains a series of basic survival schematics. Not as good as Fremen work, but better than nothing. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Maula outfit won't cut it out here.
Okay, so the first things you're going to want to do when you land on Arrakis, okay, is you are going to have to change your outfit at some point. Obviously, it's not going to work right now, but what you need to do is you need to harvest plant fibers. Now, you basically will see these when you walk over items. Look, we've got granite stone here, and you've got plant fibers just around the corner here, but you also need to hydrate. So what you've got on your bottom left hand side of the screen is you have a hydration meter. Now we've landed at night, so we're quite good in terms of we can stay out in the sun. But yeah, you can see the ship has disappeared now. So let's find, so okay, here we go. Harvest plant fibers, okay? So every time you harvest these, you pick up 5 plant fibers. So it's asking you to harvest 15 of them, okay? Now, top tip for this: harvest, harvest, harvest. Literally harvest everything you can see. You do have a carry limit, okay? You do have a carry limit, and that carry limit is accessed by your inventory. It's 175 is your harvest limit, okay? To access inventory, press I, as you normally would in any sort of survival game, and then you have your research station up here, okay? You have different items at the top. So these are all of the items, effectively, that are available to you. You will have to unlock these as you progress through the missions and the storyline. Then you have your water items and crafting items. So you've got salvage products, copper products, iron products, steel products, weapons. You have your construction, exploration products, vehicles products, and the uniques. Now you will come across uniques that will provide you with permits for those items. Usually they're 1 permit. Okay, so it's a 1 build item. Now it's asking us to research makeshift clothing. So to do that, you just click on it and then research. Confirm. Boom. Done. There's no wait time or anything like that with research, which I kind of really like. And then you have your skills. So we are as a mentat right now. But you have all the different skills paths along here. We will cover these more in another video, but this is just a quick start to video. Okay, Once you've researched those, you're going to be asked to craft the full set. Now we can see, look, the sun is starting to come round. Okay, so we have got all of these, but we now need to go into crafting and make these. Okay, so you can double click on it and it'll start making it, or you can click on it once and click on craft. You have a craft amount down here, so you can create 14 or 4 of those, which we don't really want to do. We're just going to craft every single one of those now. Then when you go back into your inventory, look, you can see them starting to appear. Okay. Now, the reason why you're going to need this is because Arrakis is a desert planet. If you've never played or watched Dune, water is key. Hydration is key here, guys. So your first things to do will be to harvest and make the materials, okay? So we're just going to split these out, put them on. There we go.
Debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter ray and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
So you can see your status for your shield, your power, and your suspensor belt. Now, as you saw there, I was stood in the sun. So I had an icon in the middle that is now going to show up in a second. So I am in the sun right now, and you can see the icon in the middle. That should never go to red, because the minute that goes to red, you'll start losing water, okay? You need to find shade. Even if it's just a rock, behind a rock here, this will see and make it go down. So that's really good. Okay? So the first things you are going to want to do is harvest materials, make your suit, okay? They're the first 2 points of survival. After that, you're going to be wanting to make a cutter array by salvaging metal on the ground and then researching the pistol. You can still travel during daylight hours, that's fine. You just have to make sure that you travel and you know where the shade is, okay? So we can see, look, we're shaded here. Down here is salvage metal. So you can pick this up and then you're able to do that. Oh, we have another player. So you can get salvage metal here and then go back into the shade. Okay, so yeah, you basically want to be able to do that. So when you do land, you are given a cutter ray. Okay, so you are going to want to salvage here. So we can see here, look, this is what we're looking at. Number 2 on my keybinds is the cutter ray. Press right shift or right mouse click to scan, and then it will give you a cut line. That cut line is how efficient you are at scanning, and how efficient you are at how many materials you're going to get back, whether you have good efficiency with the scanning or not. So if I scan this one, I've got a blue cut line here. If I'm efficient with that cut line, I will get the most material out of it. Okay? But if I'm not very efficient, see, my material is not great. You really want, see, I only got 10 there, okay? You really want to be only doing the blue cut line, because that will get you the most materials, okay? Always then scavenger whatever you can find, make sure you're getting that. Now, when you're running low on hydration or hydration on liquid, okay, you want to find these fields. When I say low, you've got 3 bars on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, okay? Once it goes below that first bar, going bottom to top, okay, that is when you'll need to start looking at finding some water if you don't have any, and finding these here. You will not be able to drink them until you get to that area. Okay. Now, bear in mind, right now, if you are a Dune fan, you do not have a still suit. So right now, there is no still suit. So you cannot recycle your water, your body liquids, or anything like that right now. Okay. You are literally only able to drink water that you find in Arrakis. And yeah, basically go from there. So the first things really for survival are follow the tutorial, gather resources. So we've got some more material over here, some more metal. So you can gather them off the ground, or we can do this. There we go. So now we have new schematics unlocked. Okay. We're able to research the pistol and an improvised mauler pistol and darts. Now this is going to help you with long range combat. Not really long range, but short to medium range combat. And trust me, it is going to be helpful. Okay. Right. So they are your first sort of points of call. Pressing J will give you your missions and what your first set of missions is going to be. Okay. So let's go and research that mauler pistol. So we come through here and we can see it's unlocked, right? So we're going to research that. That allows us to get the mauler pistol and the darts. So we're going to confirm that and then go to our crafting. Because we've got salvage metal, we're able to craft that pistol. Okay, so we'll craft that and we'll craft some darts as well. And then once it's crafted, you can see, look, it's in number 3 on our hotkey. So now we have a pistol. Okay, always get salvage metal when you can, even if you don't want to scan it. Just grab it off the floor, right? Really quickly as you're running past it, just grab it off the floor. So that completes your first area and your first getting equipped mission. Okay, the next key to survival here is making sure you can respawn somewhere when you die. Now in order to do that, you need to research your respawn beacon. Okay, this allows you to respawn to an area you place it on the map, whether you die or not. Okay, so we can go into here and craft it. It requires 20 salvage metal, so we're going to craft that. So we've crafted it. It's now in number 4, and if we put it down, you can see here, look, wherever it says orange, we're able to place it. If it goes red, we're not able to place it at this angle. Okay, we're able to place it in that location. Stick away from placing it in places like the desert because there's not enough support for it, and you don't want to get eaten by a sandworm. Okay, so we're just going to place this down here.
This used to be friendly territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake of this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you. Okay.
So basically what we're saying at the moment is we are wanting to go and scavenge materials from a camp, a nearby encampment, okay, or a scavenger camp. So we've got an encampment here. This is quite a large one from when I remember playing it. So you're going to want to try and either sneak up on people or kill them quickly if you can. There we go. So that's one down. Okay. Now, when they're down and they're dead, you can come over here and you can loot the bodies. I recommend looting them because they will have resources that you can take. Fuel cells, basically get everything you can early game, okay? Now, in these containers, each scavenger camp will have a container of some kind. Now, those containers will most likely have Solari. They'll have a resource in them. They'll have darts. So I would recommend early game just taking everything, okay? Making sure that you have that. Because you're going to need the resources as you progress through the game. Okay. So I think that's enough for the early game side of things. We're going to go into weapons, skills, and other items and what you can do and how to basically play the game and in the next few videos. So I hope this has been helpful to you guys, and I'm going to do a sort of 5 things or 10 things you should know as you start Dune Awakening. going to put in a number of other videos coming up, so stay tuned. Mondays I'll be posting Dune videos, Fridays I'll be posting Starfield videos. In between I'll probably be posting some Cyberpunk videos as well, because I enjoy that game as well, and this doesn't come out for another month. So guys, if you have enjoyed the content, please consider a like and a subscribe. It's completely free to you, and we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. I can't thank everybody enough for all the support that's been placed on the channel. It's been fantastic, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, if you have enjoyed the content, thank you very much. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay hydrated out there, everybody.